Hello guys, how is it going today? This is Patrick from RWingAttack. Today we have a different kind of video. Now, I don't consider myself a news channel, a news gaming channel, but I was actually making a video about ARMS for Nintendo Switch, and this actually just came up on my Twitter feed, and Nintendo essentially just announced a brand new Direct about ARMS and Splatoon 2, and I'll read this word for word for you guys. So the title is ARMS Direct. This will be tomorrow, the 17th, and it says tune in May 17th at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern for a Nintendo Direct presentation providing a deep dive into the upcoming ARMS game for Nintendo Switch, plus a new trailer for Splatoon 2. This is another random announcement by Nintendo. They really amaze me because I think that's why I like them so much, because you never know what they're going to do. You never know what they're going to release next. But regardless, we are going to be getting a brand new Direct, and it is going to be focused primarily around ARMS, and it seems like we're getting a new trailer for Splatoon 2. This is good in a bunch of ways. I am really pumped about ARMS. I think it could be Nintendo's next great game. And I know a lot of people are comparing it to Splatoon 2 and just the Splatoon franchise in general. I think it could be big. And when it was first announced, I thought it was a little bit odd that motion control was going to be taking, the main stage for this game. It just seemed like a few steps backwards for them. Like, if the Wii was in 2017, this would be a game that would be released for it. So it was really odd to see this kind of game released for a brand new console. You would think that Nintendo would want to kind of progress into the future and do something a little bit different, but we're getting a new motion control game in the form of ARMS, and I'm actually really excited. I think I'm one of the few people who enjoy motion control. I don't like motion control when it's forced upon us. I think it's cool that ARMS has a way that you could play with just the Pro Controller. So I think that there are kind of two levels that you can play this game with. So I like the fact that you can use motion. I like the fact that there's a traditional option. The thing that I'm the most excited for, and ever since I've seen this game's trailer and some gameplay, I've been captivated by these characters ever since I've seen them. Ribbon Girl, Ninjara. These characters are awesome, and the new characters, Min Min and Helix, I believe, they look just as awesome. It kind of has, everyone's been saying this, but I can't really look past this. It does really have an Overwatch type of style to it. I'm just really excited for this game. I think it's going to be a success, and I think, I'm glad that Nintendo is putting such a big emphasis on a brand new IP, and they're kind of not playing it safe in a way. They're just kind of going for it. They're putting a lot of attention to it. They're doing with the brand new neon yellow Joy-Cons that are releasing a side of this game. I just love the way that Nintendo is handling this game. And a brand new Direct tomorrow, I think, is a good idea, because now they really don't have to show it at E3, which that's the other thing I was thinking about. You have an ARMS Direct. Now, ARMS is releasing a day after E3, or I think the final day of E3. So you have this Direct now, so people know in entirety what this game is. And presumably, we're going to be able to be playing this game. Those enough lucky to go to E3, they'll be playing it at the Treehouse Live. So for me, this is great news, because ARMS basically just means that it's being pushed earlier. So maybe Nintendo wants to talk about more things during E3. That's awesome to me, and I had some small fears about Nintendo possibly talking about ARMS and Splatoon 2 in greater detail at E3, and I think no Nintendo fan wants that right now. We know what this game is for the most part. There's a little bit of stuff that we don't really know of, is there a story mode? What are some of the other characters? But for the most part, we know what Arms is, and some people have actually played this game. So, I don't know. I'm glad that they're doing this direct now, and this opens up the possibility of Nintendo talking about more IPs or more games or other things at E3, which is really, really exciting. I really hope Nintendo takes advantage of this and they don't double dip and talk about ARMS again at E3. I think that would be a big mistake. But with this Direct, we will pretty much find out the rest of this game. It's releasing fairly soon. I mean, just in a month's time, we'll all be playing ARMS. I know a lot of people have been saying that they don't find this game to be appealing. This game is probably my most hyped game of this year. Like, I know Super Mario Odyssey looks fantastic, Splatoon 2 looks fun, but ARMS is kind of the wild card in all this. Like, none of us know if this game is going to be good. None of us know, like, how this game will catch on in the Nintendo community. So, it's all fairly new and fairly exciting. So, I'm really looking forward to this Direct tomorrow, and we'll definitely find out more about the game. But I'm just excited because now this opens up more space at E3 for Nintendo to talk about other IPs. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think about ARMS? Are you guys excited about ARMS? And do you think that this will open some more floor space and some more time for Nintendo to talk about other things at E3, possibly some bigger games? So this all is exciting news. ARMS Direct tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Patrick from RWingAttack. Thank you for watching.